Good morning, Todd Miller. I'm here with Amanda Brown, who is the top short sale agent in Las Vegas. And thanks for answering my questions, Amanda. What I want to do is I wrote down a bunch of questions that I want to ask, because people have a lot of questions about short sales. They always come to me, and I don't always have the answers. I know you do. So I wrote down some questions I wanted to go through with you. First, what is your sort of experience in short sales, and what is your, say, percentage of getting short sales done? You know, how?
I've been a licensed realtor for the past 2.5 years, and actually during that entire time, all I've done is short sales. And we have had a tremendous experience. I mean, our ratio on closings of the short sales are tremendously high due to our organizational skills and follow-through that we have with the banks. And I'm very proud to say that our team has a 97% closing ratio on our short sales.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what exactly is a short sale?
A short sale is when a homeowner needs to sell their home and the fair market value is less than what's owed on the home. So meaning if your mortgage is, if you owe your principal balance to the bank, say $400,000, but the fair market value around the area for your home is averaging about $200,000, so you're selling your home for less than what's owed on it.
Okay. And what's the reason somebody would do a short sale?
There's actually a variety of different reasons why people would do short sales. Unfortunately, in the economy we're in right now, it's due to job losses. It could be due to a divorce situation. One of the biggest things that's going on right now in Las Vegas and a lot of our markets is due to the mortgages adjusting that people have on their homes. Their arms adjusting, so the mortgages have gotten too expensive. There's, many other situations of family changes have taken place, or also job relocations has been a big one too.
Okay. What's the benefit of me doing a short sale to get rid of my house versus just letting it go back to foreclosure?
There's actually many benefits to this. One of the first ones is looking at your credit. If you do a short sale as compared to just letting it foreclose, it's easier to repair your credit, and you can repair your credit a little bit faster on having a short sale on your record. Now, also compared to a short sale compared to foreclosure, if you have a second lien on your property, a lot of second lien holders are working with us on saying if you give us 10% on what's owed on the property, we will release the homeowner of everything, meaning the deficiency judgment, meaning not coming after you. They'll report it to your credit report as paid in less than what's owed, paid off, settled. All of those statements are going to look much better on your credit report than a foreclosure. And if we're able to do that, then you'll know for the next 6 years, which is a time frame statute of limitation in the state of Nevada, that a bank has to come after you for that deficiency judgment. So you'll know that your family and you are secure for the next, you're fine on that second lien holder. On first lien holders, we haven't really seen too much where the banks have gone after the homeowners for any deficiency judgments, but a lot of them are also, settling, allowing homeowners to release the deficiency, and again, when they report it to your credit report, it looks a lot better than a foreclosure. Also, if you're missing payments, depending on where you are at in that process compared to when a short sale takes place, it can really make a big difference in when you go back around and purchase another property. This is a question I encourage all my sellers to go back and speak to a lender about. But kind of right now, what's going on with a lot of the loans on homes, lenders giving out the money for the loans on new homes that you're buying. If you've done a short sale and say you're only 2 months behind, then that's only 2 months of negative credit reporting to your credit report. If once you've been filed in a notice of default from your lender on your home, then another lender, when they're loaning money to you to buy a new home, looks at that almost as, they do look at it a little bit like almost a foreclosure, so it could take maybe an extra year to be able to get a loan on the home. So what I'm saying is that the short sale can take place a lot quicker and a lot sooner while you're not making your payments and not going all the way through the whole foreclosure process. To recoup yourself and be able to buy another home can be a lot quicker. And in a market that the prices are so great and we still have some time before anything's going to go back up, that's really what a homeowner would like to probably try to do if they have to short sell their home. You really want to try to get back into another property soon.
Good. How do I know if I qualify?
That's a big question a lot of people have. Do I even qualify? And I've done a lot of research on the internet, and you can continue to do research on the internet where they're going to lay out specific criteria. And this is what I tell my clients. Every bank is different on the short sales. Every investor who holds your note with your bank is different on their criteria. So I actually recommend to my clients, if you're in a situation where you feel you need to get out of your home to move forward with the short sale, don't say, I'm not going to qualify. I have found in times where I think someone, their case might be a little challenging, it's definitely not going to, I'll even think in my head, this is not going to happen, they're not going to qualify. And next thing I know, not only do we get the short sale done, we're getting them released at the full payoff and deficiency judgment. So I like this question because I want homeowners to think and know in their heads, like, hey, if you're in a situation where you think you really need to do this, you need to come to a team that is going to just work for you and do everything you can to get it done. Because short sales are not black and white. You don't have this black and white area where if you don't meet these criteria, it's not going to happen. It's really gray. It's constantly changing also. So for people last year who maybe had a problem with their short sale, it's totally different this year at this time. Because as each month goes on, we're noticing where the banks are getting more and more workable. So if you to sit there and say, I've read on the internet that I'm not going to qualify because I don't meet these criteria, call us first. We'll sit down, we'll work with you, and our team will do everything we can to try to help you because, like I said, there's no black and white criteria.
Okay. How much is it going to cost me to hire you to do a short sale?
To hire the Amanda Brown team at Self State Realty Solutions to do a short sale for you there's no fees to you. The bank, your lender, will pay our fees when the home closes on the short sale. If someone is telling you they're going to charge you upfront fees, I recommend you do a little bit more research and be a little bit leery of that. There's no reason why it should cost you any fees for someone to work for you to do the short sale. Now, as I stated earlier, that there are times where the banks will release the full deficiency, especially on seconds, if they get a certain dollar amount. At that point, if there is some money that's needed to close the deal, to get that deal done, it's up to your discretion. It's you, the homeowner, who will come back and say, yes, we want to do this, or no, we don't want to do this. Also, if you have the Amanda Brown team short sell your property, we offer a 30-minute free legal consultation with an attorney that we have a great relationship with. He's a real estate attorney in town. And you can take the paperwork to him. We can sit down with him and go over also, like, should I even come up with this money and do it? Is it worth my time and my expense? But any out-of-pocket expenses for the Amanda Brown team, you don't pay us anything. The lender pays our fees. And anything else that may come up towards the end is actually at the homeowner's discretion on whether they want to move forward with it or not.
Well, it sounds like you make it pretty easy.
We do everything we can to make it as easy as possible.
Okay,
Yes.
so if I was going to hire you, what's the first thing I have to do?
To hire me, the first thing you need to do is call me directly on my cell phone at 702-496-7416. And we'll have an extensive conversation on the phone. If you're here in Las Vegas, I actually would like to try to come meet with you, either at your home or here at our office. If you're out of town, we can talk on the phone. We have a lot of out-of-town, out-of-state clients that we work with. I even have a gal in Europe right now whose home just got short sale approved. So it doesn't matter where you are. Just give me a call directly on my cell phone, and we'll set up everything we need to do. Like I said, if you're local, I do prefer to try to meet with you face-to-face. But if you're out of town, out of state, even out of the country, it can be done no matter what. With our technology nowadays, with email, we can send you whatever we need to send you to have you go over the paperwork.